Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. We Samus out of her little stupor there and come out kill Shriek Bats! Because they need to die. We have two different ways to go in this room. Also, I'm classichomer, I didn't mention that. Sorry, I had to do like 5 false starts because... I don't know. Audacity's screwing with me. Every time I try to speak loudly at the beginning, it just kind of stops picking up any audio for, I don't know, like 5 seconds. And for whatever reason, I have to live next to an Air Force base, so we have planes flying overhead a lot, and it's actually nice out for once, so the windows are open. So as soon as I'm like, hey guys, classichomer here, airplane. So, yeah, woo, fun stuff. And I think we can do this room now. I'm not entirely sure. We'll try. In this room we have these symbols on the walls and floors and stuff. We need to scan them so that we can open up a, like, big thing at the end of the room. Ow. Failed to jump. Man, these guys are kinda everywhere. Those mushrooms can be a slight pain in the butt. Make the jump. Awesome. I wasn't sure that was going to work because I began the jump like as I was finishing the scan. And these vines are not too big a deal. We saw them in the previous video, but all you do is target them and shoot them in like this weird little eye nut thing they have. And they'll retract back into the wall. Just don't even have to worry about it too much. Kinda just keep going and not slow down at all. And this to make the last of the runes. Opening up this to... Okay, fine, it didn't open it up. It gave me another rune to scan because that was completely with a point and stuff, game. Yes. That made sense. And we got the charge beam. Nifty upgrade. Because, well, we like having the charge beam to shoot things. And these guys are going to come to life. And shoot their little eye beams. They're not a big deal. There have been these things throughout the levels that I've not really bothered to do anything with. If you scan them, you can get backstory. And you can tell which ones you have and haven't scanned because of the little watery effect. Yeah, reading that stuff takes too long. That was lucky. Holy crap. But yeah, I don't want to waste all of our time by scanning and reading all of those. And like I said, it won't be 100% scanned, so I'm not even going to try and find those things anyway. If you really want to know what they say, play the game and read it. Besides, this game's a lot of fun. I highly suggest everyone who hasn't played it should play it if they have a Wii or GameCube sitting around. In fact, they made a trilogy collection of it with Wii controls from the third game if you like that sort of thing. I don't, which is why I don't have it and I'm playing on the GameCube. I know some people really like that stuff, but really I don't care for Wii remote controls on most anything. And that's what happens when you step on one of these mushrooms. I thought I killed them all. Apparently I hadn't. And that was a small display of the charge beam's tractor beam function. Bring things into me. And I can't double jump, so I can't take the shortcut. There's a slight shortcut you could take here by jumping onto this little thing and then up to there, which is our destination. Instead, I'm going to have to go the ever so tiny bit longer way around and kill these. There we go. Charge so I get all my stuff and go through this tunnel. Which, I always like the morph ball tunnels in this game. They're slightly cinematic, but interesting to look at. Oh, almost failed that jump. What are we going to find in here? Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, hear how the music of the game sounds right now. Kind of, I don't know, ambient. Now listen to this. You hear the hum? That's how you know there's a power-up nearby. I know I can't get that power-up yet, but some of my friends have claimed they can't hear the hum, so I just feel like I should at least point it out once in these videos so players wanting to do this themselves know what to listen for. I might even boost up the game audio for that part, just so you can hear it. Because I typically have to turn the game audio down just so you can hear me. Although I don't know, I love pretty much everything about this game, so I may or may not be fiddling too much with that stuff. And head through these tunnels and we'll find our next power-up that we need to actually be able to progress with much of anything. And of course, as with all power-ups, there's a boss fight associated with it. Which, this one's pretty cool. Have these flamethrowers going around, and what we're looking for is a way to damage the central turret. Hey, there it is. Just make sure you hit the red part instead of one of the sides. And of course it will agitate the war wasp hive there. These wasps are actually different than the ones from before. And there's... I think they're called like barbed war wasps. They can actually shoot. So, yeah, they can be a little bit more of a pain. And I think this is like the only area they show up in? Maybe? It's really not, whoa, not too big a deal. Wow, that thing's kind of moving fast. Am I already almost done with it? I thought it took more than that. It apparently does. And of course I lost my lock on. And now I'm going to get overwhelmed by wasps. Okay. Yeah, just jump over the lower one of the flamethrowers. Pretty simple fight. As you would expect all the fights at the beginning of the game to be. It takes 4 charge shots. I still thought it would take more than that. But whatever, our prize is well worth it. Because now we're going to get full health. The Morph Ball Bombs! Because we just have to re-get all the stuff we had at the beginning of the game before we can get anything new. Actually, that is not true. There's something we had before we won't be getting for a long time. And now we have bombs, we have a whole bunch of areas we can go to we couldn't before to find nifty things like more missile upgrades. So that puts me at what, 20? I think? Something like that? Yeah, we're gonna have quite a few before we get through this area. But now we just have to backtrack a little bit with the Morph Ball. Just boost ourselves up to everything using the bombs. And I hate when they have those shutters there. They're only there for low times. Oh no! I've been eaten! I just lay a bomb and then they blow up. And now we can activate these little devices. You get your Morph Ball in there, then you lay a bomb. And that does something with the environment in some way. This one lowers the water. Just come through here, activate this next one, and we have a timer, as you can hear. Kind of wish they'd actually put a clock on there, but it's not too big a deal. So we do need to be going somewhat quickly here, but it's not too pressuring. Shriek Bats, kind of wish I took them out before doing this. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, the only way to strafe in this game is to use the lock-on button. Even if you're not locked on to something, you can still strafe. And that was stupid of me. I thought that was a wall, not a way forward. Starting to run out of time. Yep. At the last second there, you could hear it start ticking faster. That's how you know you're really running out of time. I could just sort of feel it was coming on because I started to move pretty slow in there during some of that. Let's get out of the corner. Oh man, I really hope I don't sound as congested as I feel. And is there anything we can do over here? I feel like this might be overreaching our bounds here. But we'll check it out. Yep, well, kind of. We can't go up there, and I'm pretty sure that there's not much to be had by going through here. We'll check it out. I think that there is one power-up. And these things are always worth getting because, well, they are energy tanks. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Just need to get back out. Because that little section there is part of a much bigger room that we won't be getting to for a while. So, oh well, things to look forward to later. Open. This door in particular has a really long loading time. Like, it practically loads, like, I don't know why, but it seems like it would load almost the entire Chozo Ruins area for how long it takes. At least they do a better job masking the loading times of this game than they do in some others. I mean, you can still at least move around and play while you're waiting for the door to open. Now, I still don't think we can get this. Nah, we need to be able to jump higher. Unless by some miracle I can do some awesome bomb jump. Actually, that almost seemed to work. I'll try it one more time. I usually don't worry about this thing for a while, but... Damn, wow. You might be able to do it that way. I'm not going to worry about it for now because there's other things to do. Like... Briefly check the map here. I did get that one at the top, didn't I? Or not the top, but over here. Yeah, we can do more stuff with this area later. I think we can get in now that we have bombs. There might even be a missile we can get, or a missile tank, but there's more stuff we can do later, so I'll do it then. Yeah, we could actually go and fight like the boss of the area right now, I think, but I don't want to. Because there's still more things to get. And I'm always a fan of getting more power-ups before leaving an area. At least when I know I can get them. Which is why it wouldn't be good for a speedrun. Because going back to get these things, not necessarily the fastest way to go. Or the fastest way to do things. You would probably want to wait until you can just do everything at the same time. But I like having everything. At least as soon as I can. We'll just zip on through here. Open this door up, and... yeah, there's a lot of power-ups you can hear in this room. Most of them you can't get. At least not yet. Specifically, there's that one up in there. There's one in that thing. There's an energy tank up there. And there's another missile upgrade over there. We can only get one of those 4 power-ups I mentioned. And actually, I'm going to go back to the room where we got more fall because I can get something else there. And it's not even worth fighting all these enemies now. I mean, I have so much energy, I just don't care about the damage. So, we're going to come back in here, and now that we have bombs, I can blow this part open to get another missile expansion tank, whatever we're going to be calling them. So, what, 25 missiles now? That's not terrible. I know I can get another 10, and I can just not care about all these things. You see how much less damage I took? Like, if I tried to actually walk through there, I probably would have taken 100 damage. That way I only took, what? A total of 24? And I think I even got hit before then by a beetle, so not necessarily all that damage came from these things. Just, you know, a little tip. And these eyes are... you can kill them with missiles or charge shots. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Okay. this room we can get a new power-up. Well, more missiles, really. You gotta come up to that and blow it up. And then come around here and... You know what? Before I do that... Let's take that hive out and that hive out. That way I have fewer wasps annoying me as I'm trying to go through these morphball tunnels. And of course I like these areas because they're 2D sections, and 2-dimensional's always fun for me, seeing as how I kind of grew up on it. And there we go, another missile. So hop on down. We've got... Oh, no, we're up to 30 now. Actually, yeah, that is the count I thought I had. Previous one I said 25. Save room's back there. If it wasn't obvious when I mentioned it before.